Hi, it's Maxine Kaye and yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. Now, we haven't seen yoga in one of these love notes in a while, have we? Because she's usually doing something that seems more important at the time. And I'm very, very grateful that she's here serenely snuggled with me now. Very, very precious. The world is in turmoil in many places, isn't it? It's heart-wrenching what is going on in our human race. It's heart-wrenching what happens with shooters here in our own country. What can we do? What can we do about it? We can't ignore it, nor does it help to become so anxious and afraid ourselves that we're not even contributing to the solution, but actually adding to the problem, because we're all connected, and energy it's all energy, and the energy in our own hearts and minds makes a very great difference in the world around us. What we're sending out, whether it's fear or faith, whether it's discouragement or the awareness of greater possibilities, we are contributing something to the world. So let's contribute something that really is helpful. It begins with establishing peace in our own hearts, inclusiveness in our own hearts. May seem like, what difference is that going to make? I'm here, they're there. What kind of impact can that possibly make? More than we realize, I think. As I said, we're all connected. It may not seem that way. There's a great deal of diversity, and that in itself is wonderful. But diversity is one thing. Divisiveness is quite another. Whether it's within people, between people, among nations, it's essential that we establish a center of peace within our hearts, a center of all-inclusive love within our hearts. This can do more for the greater world than we may realize. A serene heart, a clear mind, allows each of us to be the instruments through which God's peace and God's love may express. Let's open ourselves and refine those instruments and become role models for others who may be caught up in what is going on in our nation and in the world. Let's be those centers of serenity. Let's be the people of peace. Let's be a recirculating fountain of love and compassion and understanding and acceptance and rejoicing in the spirituality within humanity. Let's call it forth. Let's be our better angels, and let's perceive those better angels within others as they truly are. It really has to do with not judging by appearances, doesn't it? That's not always easy to do when there are severe behaviors. It's not easy to see past the behavior to the real, authentic, spiritual being within that person or within that group of people. Yet that's our task. It's a holy task. It's up to us to begin to vision more clearly, to accept more completely, to love more deeply, and to continue establishing peace within ourselves. Now, if this little girl right here isn't an image of tranquility itself, I don't know what is. Let's continue to focus on the peaceful beings in this world, and let's become more peace-filled and faith-filled and love-filled ourselves. This is a sacred duty we all have. I'm up for it. You're up for it. Let's do our part. Let's make a difference. We'll be so glad that we did. Tomorrow, you will have the opportunity of having a love note from Reverend Mike, and we know how we love those. And if he's fortunate, as I have been fortunate tonight, he'll have this little puppy girl right here sharing with you. Until then, we love you. We see you soon. Stay peaceful. Stay filled with love. Bye for now.